You want healthy, glowing skin, but with all the products, trends, and conflicting advice, it's hard to know what actually works. I understand. I am Dr. Tiina Meder, a former cardiologist and specialist in the skincare development and cosmetic safety expert. I've spent years studying the science of skin. Welcome to Meder Beauty podcast, where we uncover what really matters, break down the science, and give you real expert-backed skincare advice. Whether you're looking to achieve radiant, healthy skin, curious about anti-aging, or want to understand what's really in your product, you are in the right place. Rooted in science and the truth about what your skin actually needs, we'll have in-depth conversations with leading dermatologists, medical experts, and skincare brand founders to bring you the latest innovations, evidence-based insights, and industry secrets that truly make a difference. We are so happy you are here. So let's go. Hello, our dear listeners of the Skin We Live in Meder Beauty podcast. And I'm so happy to welcome again my very favorite guest and American National Meder trainer.
Hello.
Sarah Drew.
Hi.
Medical aesthetician from Florida and the absolutely precious member of the Meder team.
You're so kind. I love that you say that I'm your favorite guest because I want to joke back. And this is my favorite podcast to be on, even though it's the only one. Invite me. I'm a great guest.
Yeah. You are the great guest and you've been the first guest of the podcast and now we have.
Thank you.
Different guests, but you are still my favorite, like in Titanic.
Oh.
You'll always be my favorite, Cora.
Yes. Thank you. You're so sweet. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, let's start. I really want to talk about this opposite skincare routine approach.
Okay.
Like minimalist, Scandi skincare routine. 3 steps, even less.
Sure.
Versus 9-step, big Korean step routine. So literally Scandi beauty versus K-beauty.
Yeah.
What is our point of view, how we see it as professionals, what we see in life, how we can optimize it, and what types of people will benefit from minimalistic Scandi skincare routine or big, long 9 steps routine? Let's start. Do you often meet people who are on one or another corner, or most of the people they are somewhere in between?
I do. And it's interesting to hear the way that you position them because it makes complete sense. I feel almost ignorant to know whether or not K-beauty and Korean skincare or even Asian routines were always why we had so many steps, because my experience now being my 15th year in beauty, starting at beauty counters, I worked for one brand where like the 3-step routine is what they were known for. I worked for another brand that had a scale. So we had to grade our clients 1 through 4. If you were a 1, we kept it simple. If you were a 4, you wanted it all. So to answer your question in the most complex way, I know many people who are all over the spectrum, and I think it was more so based on their curiosity than it was about like having a multi-step skincare routine. But to your point, now it is a huge trend, and we absolutely contributed to K-beauty, giving you multiple steps, giving you multiple reasons to have these products and when and where to use them. But for most of my clients, I have found that that is what's caused damage for them and created a lot of confusion for them. So I have been a person that keeps it really simple when it comes to exchanging my opinion on their routine. Now ask me how many products I have. That's a different question.
Yeah. It is really interesting because, as far as I know, many of beauty practitioners, beauticians, aesthetic doctors, they are quite minimalist in their skincare approach. So how many products you have, Sarah?
At the moment, I have 2 different cleansers, 2 different antioxidant serums, 3 different concentrates, 2 different eye creams, and about 5 different moisturizers. But ask me why.
Why?
I have, number one, been experiencing changes that are very new to me. I'm new into my 30s. I'll be 33 this month, but
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And it is really a congratulations, because I am just going to say, for the women that are older than me, I resent young women joking that I am getting old. I am like the most excited I've ever been about my life, my body, my mindset, where I am as a woman. But then there comes a lot of confusions as what the heck is happening to my skin? It didn't used to be dry. It It didn't used to have this redness. And so I have found that I need to supplement, not always, but in my routine, there have been occasions where it's appropriate based on the changes I'm experiencing hormonally or climate and environment, because I travel often. As you mentioned, I'm a national trainer. So that means my routine in Las Vegas. God, you remember Las Vegas?
Oh my God. They've been drying off like, I don't know, leaves.
Girl,
falling from the tree.
I am convinced.
Dry.
I've never been dry until that trip. No.
Yeah.
But so there is room for there to be that many products. Again, even with age and with how much I'm doing, this is why I also have 2 eye creams now. I used to have 1 and now I have 2. So there's reasons to add so much, but at my basic, I can do a simple routine and I'm happy, I'm satisfied.
Actually, when you put it like this, I remember then I started to use the professional skincare routine in my 30s. Literally, I felt like everything is changing when I was 28, 29, despite I have my son. Because I had my son when I was 24, so I wasn't a young mother anymore. And my skin started to change. And then when I switched to the systematic professional skincare routine, which I stayed until these days, for the last 25 years. And it works really great for me, but I will not say I am minimalistic because also I have my Meder collection. So I just sometimes I'm using in some period more intense cleansing and antioxidant serum. In some period I switch to the sensitive skincare routine, especially when I travel. But overall, even in my mid-50s, I am using like cleanser, antioxidant serum, 1 active serum and moisturizer, but plus eye care, neck care. So it is not overloaded.
It's not overloaded. And I'll say, of course, when you have 2 different cleansers, again, speaking to something that calms my skin, something that stimulates my skin. So it's also a matter of, at one time, I am probably still no more than 5 products putting them on my skin, but it's about what and why I'm using that product. What is it supporting? What am I looking to help create in my skin or calm down in my skin? So that's really the purpose.
So for us, Scandi routine feels like natural, and okay, for me it's understandable. I'm Scandinavian, so what can I say? But I'm happy to see it, and your minimalistic approach, it's also close to your heart.
And also I think for clients, when they're looking for a routine based on asking them what they can support, typically it's pretty minimal. We don't have a lot of time. The time we're willing to give ourselves in the morning to get ready, when you really dedicate it to your skincare portion of the routine, some people are choosing skincare or breakfast every time, Sarah. I'm like, okay, so how can I simply give your skin breakfast?
Put it in a choice.
No.
Breakfast takes more time.
and they're equally as important, So this is helping.
I'm a breakfast person. I cannot live without breakfast.
Listen, I may or may not skip breakfast every once in a while, and I never skip my skincare routine. So maybe I'm the problem. But I hear that conversation often where it's like, girl, who has time for more than 3 to 4 steps? And then that's when we really have conversations about, I get that you don't have the time, but you have the need. So then let's figure out, okay, there's a longer routine at night than there is in the morning. That's fair. Or once a week, there's a longer routine. Because when you add exfoliation and masking, people are like, when will I find the time? You can find the time once a week.
I will put it like this, and in the morning you spend 2 or 3 minutes. At the evening it would be 5. And once a week, give you half of hour.
Absolutely.
And that would be okay.
Absolutely.
For any age.
Absolutely.
For minimalistic skincare routine, starting from the very minimalistic, like 1 product plus sunscreen. I think that's a great point to start for teenagers. And I'm really traumatized and I'm really worried about this teenagers nowadays. So excited about Sephora skincare, Sephora Kids. That's a phenomenon. And we really see teenager girls buying retinol-based anti-aging products and using them a lot in a row.
I have even moms that'll say, oh, my daughter picks out my routine. I'm like, well, I'm sure that's a great bonding moment, and I'm excited for this young lady to be a skincare professional, but there is still room here for an expert to be involved.
Routine somewhere under control.
Yeah.
Different age, different skin needs.
Yeah.
But starting when people ask me how to start a skincare routine and when to start a skincare routine, I will say probably in teenager period and start from cleansing.
Absolutely. Like, of course, introduce the healthy habits and the knowledge now, right? Because, of course, they're touching their faces more often, they're sweating more often. And this is also where, unfortunately, people start to experience acne. A lot of young boys, there's so much testosterone naturally. But I have a client right now, even extremely young, with a damaged barrier, has no knowledge of what has been used on his skin up to this point. But what I can visibly see are the signs of really aggressive treatments at a very young age. So, to your point, there's this excitement where they're like, I'm really interested in these ingredients. I have a little bit more knowledge. I know what I'm not supposed to be using. And that's really exciting because we can introduce them to the right information and the right products early on and really build this now active longevity from an early age.
Yeah. So first thing to invest.
Yeah.
It's a good quality cleanser for your teenager son or your teenager daughter.
Please stay away from the benzoyl peroxide.
Yes, please. I'm sure it will be banned in the few years because now that's very intense discussion about the potential ban because it's potentially cancerogenic. It's not good for your microbiome, so it can be really dangerous.
Yes.
It is ingredient which it happened to be very unstable, so it's very difficult to keep it safe.
Yes.
And good cleanser doesn't mean that's an antibacterial cleanser.
Exactly.
Or even exfoliating cleanser. It's just not the shower gel, not the soap. It's a cleanser which maintains a healthy pH of the skin. And how to maintain a balanced microbiome. So you should feel comfortable. It should not be this squeaky clean sensation, right?
And also because, of course, we have more young girls that are incredible artists with makeup and they're putting different products on their skin. But this is also the most important time for you to learn removal. You have no idea how many conversations I have with women that are my age that are just learning how to properly clean their skin, remove makeup, because, of course, it's created acne over the years. So if you can learn that at a really young age, phenomenal.
Well, I remember how I loved makeup when I was very young.
Oh,
And it's not the time for it because your face is such a beautiful canvas.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
And you have this vision when you really see you put things. Because I'm sorry, now, forget about eyeliner. I just cannot do it physically. I don't see my eyes without my spectacle.
Right.
So much to put eyeliner.
Sure.
So, but makeup, that's fashion.
Yeah.
And now they're both boys and girls.
Yeah.
They're using makeup.
Yeah.
That's great. They're creative. They're really exploring their beauty. They're exploring their personality.
Absolutely.
But also, you should get a good quality product.
Please.
For makeup remover.
Please.
As a dermatologist, I always suggest that if you have when you're playing with makeup, very probably you have foundations and everything from more or less from one brand.
Yeah.
Some bases. And it's a good idea to buy the makeup remover.
Absolutely.
From the same brand.
Absolutely. Also making sure, obviously, that when you're buying a makeup remover, because they can be tricky, of course, you still don't want something foaming. Like there are a lot of foaming or gentle foaming cleansers that will say they can remove waterproof makeup. Just understanding that oil must be dissolved with oil. It's helpful to then know texturally what you're looking for. If you do need a second cleanser, one's maybe more oily. Because I've even heard you mention at a younger age, you can use these foaming cleansers. They're not as destructive.
Yeah, because your microbiome can rebalance itself and your stratum corneum, your barrier, repairing in hours.
Absolutely.
Like it will be in a few years.
Absolutely.
But the important thing is do not confuse makeup remover with a cleanser.
Yes.
There's two different categories of the products. So
Absolutely.
You remove makeup.
Yes.
There's a product based on oils or on some specific dissolvents. Now we have a lot of gentle functional ingredients in this category. And after that, you cleanse the skin with a good quality cleanser.
Yes.
So if you are experimenting with makeup, you need two products, makeup remover and the cleanser. If you put makeup 5 times a day, you will use makeup remover 5 times a day.
Absolutely.
And you should cleanse the skin every time after.
Absolutely. And once you've properly cleansed your skin and you've given it at least what it needs in this regard, next, of course, we need something to hydrate your skin.
It's a little bit tricky because for teenagers and for very young people,
Yeah.
often, honestly,
They have
no
enough.
need
Yeah.
to moisturize. The water holding ability of the skin, when the skin is healthy,
Sure.
it doesn't need help. So I will say until 25,
Okay.
you can avoid it.
Okay.
You can just keep your money in your pocket
Listen.
if your skin is healthy.
Absolutely.
Healthy skin costs less.
So, of course, then for you, a minimal routine looks like cleansing well and protecting. So for you, protection, does that include antioxidant protection before SPF, or you go straight to SPF, especially in young skin?
For the young healthy skin, I will go for SPF.
Straight to SPF.
Just be sure that your SPF is good.
Yeah.
So it doesn't contain only zinc or titanium or some filters.
Right.
It can be some antioxidants, some plant extract,
Right.
hyaluronic acid. So it would be all one.
Right.
And for the young skin, it's enough of care.
Sure. That makes complete sense, of course.
Just don't forget then you should remove the sunscreen.
Right.
You should clean the skin every evening.
And for young skin, we didn't mention it, but exfoliation, because this is, of course, where I think we get the most excitement. I remember for myself, I remember a brand being really popular, having an exfoliating cleanser. You know, the beads were really big and we wanted to texturally feel something. And then, of course, again, savvy, we've got skin gurus at this point that they know about acids and retinols, but they don't need exposure to them.
Not at all. Also, it makes your skin more vulnerable
Yeah.
and photosensitive. So you are in the high risk of the pigmentation
Yeah.
and the sun damage. And it is very important to not expose your skin to the sun damage at some early age.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you build your collagen bank.
Yeah.
Because until 25,
Truly.
your collagen, you produce a lot of collagen and
Right.
you destroy a lot of collagen. So collagen is constantly refreshing.
Yeah.
In the skin of the baby of the
Right.
first year of life,
Yeah.
the collagen can be refreshed
Yes.
every day.
Yes.
So that's why their skin looks so
Truly.
beautiful.
Truly.
But everything that you produced until you're 25 years will live with you up to 30 years.
Yes.
So everything you produced in 25 can be still here in the skin after 55. So your hygiene of life, your lifestyle, and your young age will define how you will look in your 40s.
So you have a lot of work then. When we're talking about what I really hear is you have the opportunity to be a minimalist with your products at an early age, but you're maximizing
Protection.
strategic with protection. And then there are a lot of habits and lifestyle changes that are not even changes because you're still developing, right? But you can put into place and learn to protect. And then obviously by the time this collagen bank is no longer at its max, now it's time to probably add products into your routine. But by then, you're already in the habit of not exposing yourself to oxidative stress, minimizing your cortisol exposure, hydrating well, having a proper diet. Like you get to practice forming that because by the time you get to where you need to add products, it's complex to change your lifestyle, your habits, and add these products into your routine. It gets expensive.
It's better to start to build up skincare routine and better to build up healthy lifestyle routine at the young age.
Yeah.
Despite youth, it is the time
Yes.
for excesses.
This is the time.
Right.
You're training your brain, you're getting into the habit of establishing your values. So if everything that you do every day contributes to ultimately the look of your skin, now when you're starting to notice, okay, I understand that my collagen is not forming in the same way that it was when I was youthful. What can I do about that? Now we can add in these additional products. Yeah.
But additional products that also should be added very strategically. So I will say the first product I will add that would be antioxidant protection for the skin.
Absolutely.
So some type of the antioxidant lightweight moisturizer, like our antioxidant serum, will be my
favorite.
next step.
Yes.
For the young skin until 30,
Okay.
it's probably 2 steps routine plus sunscreen.
Sure.
Be good.
Sure. Well, again, actually, even speaking to not one size fits all, but what I'm thinking of is the teen that I know. is an athlete, is in every club, is also an academic, they are under probably a lot more stress than, say, the teen that's not doing these things. I was the teen that was not doing any of those things, by the way. I would have been great with cleanser and sunscreen. But for my ambitious teens, they may need a little antioxidant support.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It would be great.
Right.
It would be great. But also, you remember, the skin has two sides.
Yeah.
Everything which we apply on the skin works on the surface and penetrate into the skin from the surface.
Yes.
But the skin has an inner side.
Yeah.
Which is constantly in the contact with the blood.
Yes. Yes.
Everything what you eat.
Yes. Yes.
Go to your bloodstream.
Yes.
So, especially in the young age, you could feed your skin.
Okay.
From inside.
Beautiful.
You drink more water.
Beautiful.
If you want more of antioxidant, drink green tea, eat berries.
Great.
Eat
Great.
fresh vegetables. And also you should remember that everything what you eat affects your skin. So all excessive sugar, junk food, ultra-processed food,
Yes.
not good.
Yes. Okay, good. So, and again, those individuals ultimately with such a commitment typically have people around them making sure to monitor these things. So you're giving yourself the nutrients then from the inside out. So we're saying as you evolve then to getting to early adulthood, add an antioxidant serum because now there's less weight on your SPF being your sole protector of oxidative stress and UV radiation. And now it has a partner being your antioxidant serum. Okay, great.
And since 30, we start to build the real skincare routine. So you have cleanser already. Very probably you have this antioxidant protection.
Yeah.
You have your favorite sunscreen or sunscreens.
Yes.
Or for different situations, you can use different products.
Absolutely.
You know how to use makeup and how to remove makeup safely. Great basis, great foundation. And we start to build skincare routine. I think I will say at first, antioxidant serum. Choose the good moisturizer, depend on your skin need. If you have genetically dry skin or living in Las Vegas, good luck.
Truly.
You need this nutrition.
Yes.
Good moisturizer designed for the dry skin.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. The other thing, since we're here now in early adulthood, now we're introducing exfoliation into our routine weekly?
I think yes. In your early 30s, it's the right time to introduce exfoliation on the weekly basis.
Okay.
And it would be great.
So for this
And probably masks.
and masks, exfoliation and mask. Okay.
Yeah. At least a couple of times a month. It would be great. And in the late 30, I will switch to the weekly intense skincare.
And if we weren't speaking of ages, because of course it's not that broad, there are going to be people who see the signs of what basically we're saying, right? But the signs that you would be looking for to know, I can probably add antioxidant protection or exfoliation. Those signs look like, of course, to you, uneven pigmentation.
Maybe skin discomfort when you feel like you miss a little bit.
Yeah.
You lack some type of hydration, something for your skin comfort.
Yes.
So everything which you'll be using happily before, it's like it still works, but you feel like you need a little bit more. That's a great time to introduce weekly care.
Yes.
Because it could compensate, it
Yes.
could create this weekly basis.
Yes.
It replaces the professional treatment.
This is perfect.
Can go.
Yes.
So you can stay on your more or less minimalistic skincare routine, adding weekly routine for another few years.
I love this. That's perfect because what I hear clients coming to me several times is saying, this was working for me, but it no longer does. And they think we need to switch my entire routine when really we need to see, well, how have we been taking care of your skin up to this point? Has it been using the same moisturizer and cleanser? Sure. Then to your point, let's add exfoliation now and let's add antioxidant protection. It doesn't always have to be a complete switch of everything. However, obviously, depending on which products you're going to grab, you may switch ultimately because the product line will support their skin better, being that they use the entire brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes
if
great
you're
sense.
happy with your skincare routine and just feels like you need something new, weekly intense skincare, it's a great point. And probably in mid-30s, late 30s, I will start to build more, adding special products for eye care.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you didn't do it before your mid-30s, it's right time to do it. And probably the neck skincare. Neck is such a vulnerable area. First of all, never forget to apply the sunscreen. But in your mid-30s, late 30s, if you're worried about your neck, if you feel like your neck skin starts to change and you don't like it, so add the neck skincare.
Yes. Yes. Would you agree that when I'm consulting with clients and we're speaking about maybe what bothers them, sometimes clients will tell me, well, nothing bothers me, but I see my mom, I see my dad, I see the way they're aging and I want to be preventive. Can you actually do anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
DNA is defining our destiny, but not in 100%. And just listen to the episode of podcast about epigenetic skincare. You will be interested how we can affect the expression of our genes, so we can get maximum of benefits from our heritage, and we can minimize some kind of negative approach. Also, we all have different lifestyles. And maybe your parents, they can be just overexposed to the sun.
100%.
Because in their generation, they didn't knew about the ultraviolet danger or didn't care about it.
Right.
And if you protect your skin from the early age, you're already out of this destiny, because until your late 30s, protection is the focus, not the stimulation.
Okay.
It's no point to stimulate anything.
Right. Everything is stimulated. If anything, we're overstimulated. So it's about how can we calm down? How can we regulate? Wow.
Protect your barrier, protect your hyaluronic acid. Prevent the water evaporation from the skin. So we work on the protection. And entering our 40s, we start to think about boosters of different processes on the skin, because that's the active longevity approach. Then we really respect our skin physiology. We don't fight age. We don't fight our skin. I will say we don't fight wrinkles.
On it, there is no fighting. If anything, there's an acknowledgement, and then there's a softening. There's a support that's provided. Okay, in our 50s and our late 40s, we start to focus on boosters, concentrates even.
Active products, active care.
Active care is introduced. And by this point, you've got a solid foundation in what you understand contributes to the factors that you're ultimately targeting.
And at this point, you also built your weekly skincare routine. So you are used to this half of hours of you time. Please do it.
Yes. So from your perspective, minimal is pretty much where we all ought to start, especially at an early age. And then our routines naturally will evolve with us, will grow and expand with us. But there's not really a need, it sounds like, even at a later age, to have an overconsumption of a lot of products. We're still very strategic in targeting what it is that we're hoping.
I will say, I am not very pro of layering of products, despite it is a kind of TikTok trend.
It is.
Layer.
It is.
I will say, if you feel like one layer of your moisturizer, it's not enough for your skin, probably it's a wrong moisturizer.
Right.
You should switch for another moisturizer instead of layering few products. First of all, it's financially smarter, because you don't need 3 products.
Truly.
With the same goal. You need one good product which works for you. Also, from the point of the view of sustainability, let's spend less. Because every product which we produce and every product which we buy, I know it sounds strange from the skincare brand founder, but I'm really trying to create very concentrated formulations. So one bottle will be enough for a couple of months. So you're not buying 10 products a year, you're buying 5, 6 products a year. So we're minimizing influence on the planet. And also this wiring which force you to buy 8, 9, 10, 12 products. It is not a conscious consumer strategy.
No, and to your point, obviously everything is not meant to be layered together. Everything doesn't work together. What I find really unique, and I've worked for a handful of different companies. I've worked in practices that have over 30 brands for us to choose from when we're picking a routine for our clients. But when it comes to choosing brands like Meder, every product is also different. Every product is layered and communicating to a different part of the skin, again, to work together.
It's targeting different layers, targeting different structures on the skin.
It's incredible. And of course, thinking of that layer of skin that often is forgotten, which is that microbiome piece, right? Yeah. So it's incredibly impactful to hear that if you are going to layer, that if you are going to have multiple products, it's not just about texture, smell, how the finish is with your makeup and priming the skin. Like, be intentional.
How they interact between them. So more products, more strategic you should be.
Yes.
You should think about many things. And I will say that probably it's my point of view. So
yeah.
One target, one product.
Yeah.
So if you're targeting wrinkles, you're targeting some deep structure of the skin.
Yes.
And we pick the product which can penetrate
exactly
into this layer. And we think how to achieve this penetration. So it's no point
yes.
to apply it on some creamy,
yes.
oily active serum because
yeah.
it will not have the penetration.
Absolutely.
And the rule is then lightweighted product should be applied earlier. Mm-hmm. So you start with the cleansing after you apply water-based serums. I don't know, toners. Me personally, I don't use toners. I don't see the point, but people love them.
Sure.
So lightweight serums, maybe some lightweight gel,
yeah.
and to finalize this cream.
Yeah.
The moisturizer, which is heavier,
yes,
which protects the skin. But
yes.
also, I'm not a big fan of very heavy moisturizer because you should leave the surface to live for your microbiome.
Sure.
Microbiome cannot live in mineral oil.
Imagine. It's like you're drowning the skin. And also to understand, I learned from you, of course, that you're really disrupting your natural desquamation process by doing so. Because, of course, what I understand from you is putting something occlusive so thick, not allowing the communication from your cells to say, hey, I don't longer need these cells. You just can't even communicate. Your skin can't remove what no longer serves it when you overfill it and lay these barriers onto your skin.
Yeah, absolutely. Your skin should be able to shedding itself naturally.
Yeah.
And to be able to shed,
you
need to get this naked surface. In modern approach in the skincare, we are using lightweighted texture.
Yeah.
We are not really imbibing the surface of the skincare. We are just helping it. We are replacing some deficiency.
Yeah.
So it probably should feel really right.
That is such an important piece because more clients don't know that they're looking for their skin to feel normal, but because it's felt so uncomfortable for as long as it has, they just want to feel something on their skin. It's like, I need an occlusive moisturizer in order to feel comfortable. Regardless of how my skin feels, my mind tells me I'm more comfortable. It's not actually. Your skin, your microbiome, what we understand is it is not more comfortable because of that thick cream that you've put on your skin.
Yeah, absolutely. And also think about this gloves effect. If you will put the latex gloves on your hands, yes, it protects you from the evaporation of the water.
Right.
But how your hands will feel at the end of the day?
Right.
Would they be comfortable? Well moist?
Right.
Calm?
No. Warm, wet, and feel the yes. So good.
Exactly the same, because mineral oil and all these heavy oils, they work as gloves for your hands, but they're
meant to be taken off.
Plastic film. They're meant to be taken off.
Worn for short periods of time and taken off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, I will say that this how many steps routine you're using, it's a good test to recognize and analyze if this routine works for you.
Absolutely.
I always say to clients when they're happy with their skincare routine, just stay off skincare for one weekend.
Yeah.
If you feel comfortable, your skin is independent, that's what we want.
That's so smart.
Because your skin needs help.
That's smart.
It doesn't need prosthesis and the skincare.
Yes.
If you feel uncomfortable 1 hour later after you woke up and couldn't apply your skincare, you're in problem.
That is a very good test because, of course, what we're hopeful for is for healthier functioning skin, not reliant skin on this routine. I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
But there's still room for those of us that have 20 products.
Yes. If you love it, absolutely do it. How many steps you have. But just remember, then your skin should feel comfortable.
Yes.
Our goal is, it's a medical motto, like Hippocrates. Don't damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Your skincare should help your skin stay healthy.
Absolutely. And you shouldn't be so emotionally attached to your skincare, by the way, that you feel the need to use it so that you don't waste
for me
it.
there.
Absolutely. And I can say that with Meder, what I mean by that is I'm thinking of all of my products and I'm like, I know that there's probably a product in my routine now that I've gotten it to a point that I don't need, but I don't feel the need to use it just so that I don't waste it. I can very well find a new purpose for it, a new person for it, being that it's Meder and we're able to do such a thing. But just don't
There are a lot of good brands.
There are a lot of good brands, and never pressure yourself to be in a position of wasting something. But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. When it's broken and it needs to be fixed, fix it. When it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. And stay happy, stay healthy.
Yes.
And build your skincare routine for yourself.
Yes.
Not for TikTok.
Yes. Not for TikTok and not from TikTok, not from your friends. For yourself, what your skin is communicating to you, what do you need? Because there have been plenty of people who get unsolicited advice from people around them seeing a need and thinking that they can help them. You know what you are experiencing, find a professional to help you build the routine that you need.
At the end of the day, you are the expert of your own skin condition.
Yes.
So stay safe, stay happy.
Yes.
And just build your skincare routine day by day, year by day.
Yes. There's room for all of us.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today on the Meder Beauty podcast. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an expert skincare tip. Have a question or topic you'd like for me to cover? Send me a message at podcast@mederbeauty.com and let's keep the conversation going. Also, you can visit mederbeauty.com and discover Meder skincare, which I created. And if you enjoyed the show, I'd love if you left a review. It helps others find the podcast and keeps us growing. Until next time, stay healthy, stay glowing, and take care of your skin.